Blue Underground released a really cool release on 4K here of The Final Countdown. This is a movie I heard a lot about for a long time. Seen the DVD, maybe occasionally seen the Blu-ray hanging out in the stores, but I never did purchase it. Not really a horror film. When it comes to Blue Underground, I kind of like the horror stuff. I don't really know what you would describe this one as, but it's a little bit of everything. But it stars Kirk Douglas, and it's basically about a ship full of people that somehow gets sucked back into time, and they're right before Pearl Harbor, and they kind of have to decide if they're going to intervene or if they're going to just let time take its place, and whatever happens that did happen. But it's it's an interesting concept. I like the concept. I probably would say I like the concept better than I actually like the movie. I found the movie to be just a bit dull, and that's never good. It felt like the runtime on this thing is 102 minutes, but it feels longer to me for some reason. I don't know. It dragged. I do love the concept. It has some very cool moments, but it's just one of those that just kind of takes its time, kind of plots around from one point to the next. So if you have more patience than me, you'll probably enjoy it more than me. Straight up, I'll tell you, I give it a 3 out of 5. And I'm not above trying it again at some point, maybe when I'm in a better mood or maybe, more awake. But first time around was a situation where I could tell the movie was made well. I could tell it was a good plot and all that, but it just wasn't exciting to me. That being the case, though, I will say as far as 4Ks go, this thing looks amazing. I think every Blue Underground 4K that I've seen so far has looked amazing. I haven't seen a bad one, and that's the honest God truth. I'm going to try to insert some stills from that in here. And obviously you get the lenticular cover here that Blue Underground likes to give with these things. You get this in the middle. The only problem I have with what Blue Underground's doing is they're releasing a bunch of stuff like this, which was the style like a bunch of 4K transfer Blu-rays were. And then when they put the Blu-rays out, they just put the Blu-rays out. So now you got these that match the Blu-rays, but they don't match the 4Ks. So, like Zombie and stuff like that. But trapped outside the boundaries of time and space, 102 aircraft, 6,000 men, all missing. So there's your premises. There's your cover. There is, of course, a Blu-ray disc in there, a 4K Ultra HD disc, I should say, and a Blu-ray disc sitting there in this nifty little tray. Don't want to drag it out of here because I'm sure a bunch of people who unbox it have already, but there is an alternate cover in there. There is a nice booklet here for y'all, and there is a even nicer CD soundtrack. So, like I said, it's just like those special 4K Blu-rays that Blue Underground had put out before, and it will sit nicely on the shelf next to those. It just won't sit as nicely on the shelf next to your 4Ks of Maniac and Zombie that don't have all that stuff like the Blu-rays with 4K transfers did. Nonetheless, extras on this one include audio commentary with director Victor J. Kemper, Lloyd Kaufman Goes Hollywood interview with associate producer Lloyd Kaufman. Lloyd Kaufman. Starring the Jolly Rogers, interviews with the Jolly Rogers, F-14 Fighter Squadron, theatrical trailer, TV spots, poster and still galleries, bonus The Final Countdown original motion picture soundtrack, and bonus collector booklet featuring the Zero Pilot Journal. So, awesome release for a movie that I don't think is as awesome, but it still serves a purpose. So, that's The Final Countdown on 4K from Blue Underground, available now.